Macy's expansion from Thanksgiving Day Parade to major sports sponsorships. A comprehensive financial analysis. Executive summary. Macy's, a storied American retailer, has long leveraged the Thanksgiving Day Parade as a cornerstone of its brand identity and marketing strategy. In recent years, the company has expanded its sponsorship portfolio to include major sporting events such as the NFL Thanksgiving Day Games and the MLS Cup. This report provides a deeply detailed financial analysis of Macy's parade model, the rationale and financial logic behind its pivot into sports sponsorships, and a comparative assessment of these strategies. The analysis draws on the latest data regarding costs, revenue streams, audience metrics, sponsorship deal structures, and the evolving landscape of omnichannel retail marketing. The findings reveal that Macy's sponsorship evolution is driven by a need to maximize ROI, diversify marketing risk, and sustain cultural relevance in a rapidly shifting consumer and media environment. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade financial model. Total production costs. A detailed breakdown. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is a massive logistical and creative undertaking, with annual production costs for the 2025 edition estimated at approximately $13 million. This figure encompasses a wide array of line items, each critical to the parade's execution and spectacle. Key cost components. The largest single expense is the creative and operational infrastructure, building and maintaining floats and balloons, which together account for several $million annually. Helium, a volatile commodity, alone costs over $500,000 each year, reflecting both the scale of the event and global supply chain pressures. Staffing is another significant outlay, with a core team of full-time professionals and a surge of temporary workers and volunteers as the event approaches. Security and city services, while partially subsidized by New York City due to the parade's economic impact, still represent a substantial cost for Macy's. The company must coordinate with multiple city agencies, including police, sanitation, and emergency services, to ensure the safety of millions of spectators and participants. NBC's broadcast production costs, while not directly paid by Macy's, are integral to the event's reach and are recouped through advertising and rights fees. The network's investment in high-quality production underscores the parade's status as a premier live television event. Cost evolution. The parade's budget has steadily increased over the decades, from a modest $10,000, inflation-adjusted, in 1924 to today's multi-million-dollar spectacle. Key drivers of cost escalation include rising material and labor costs, especially in New York City, increased security requirements post 9/11 and after high-profile incidents, technological enhancements in floats, balloons, and broadcast production expansion of the parade's scale and complexity to maintain cultural relevance. Revenue sources. Monetizing the parade. Macy's has transformed the parade from a pure marketing expense into a sophisticated revenue-generating asset. The primary revenue streams are 1. NBC broadcast rights. NBC has held exclusive broadcast rights since 1953. The network's payment to Macy's for these rights has escalated dramatically. 2024, $20 million per year, 2025 and beyond, up to $60 million per year under a new 10-year deal. This rights fee alone now covers or exceeds the parade's direct production costs, making the event profitable on a standalone basis. 2. Float and balloon sponsorships. Corporate sponsors pay significant fees for the privilege of having their brands featured as floats or balloons. New balloon, $190,000, includes design, build, and parade day handling. Returning balloon, $90,000, annual renewal and maintenance. Floats, $30,000 to $100,000 for construction, with additional costs for elaborate designs and multi-year storage. Major brands, e.g., Disney, Netflix, Nintendo, leverage these sponsorships for massive exposure, often tying in product launches or holiday campaigns. 3. Advertising partnerships. NBC's parade broadcast is one of the most valuable advertising properties in American media. 2025, 34.3 million viewers. NBC plus Peacock, 30-second ad spot, $900,000 total ad revenue. NBC $49 to $52 million annually. While NBC retains the bulk of ad revenue, the high ad rates are a direct result of the parade's audience scale and cultural cachet. 4. Merchandising and ancillary revenue. Macy's capitalizes on the parade's brand equity through parade-themed merchandise, apparel, collectibles, toys, and exclusive in-store items, VIP viewing packages, premium experiences for tourists and corporate clients, tourism partnerships, indirect revenue from increased store traffic and local economic activity. 5. Economic impact and indirect benefits. The parade injects an estimated $200 million into New York City's economy annually, benefiting hotels, restaurants, and local businesses. For Macy's, the event correlates with a 15 to 20% spike in same-store sales during the peak holiday weeks, translating to incremental sales of over $100 million. C. Estimated ROI and marketing value. 1. Direct financial ROI. With production costs of $13 million and direct revenue, NBC rights plus sponsorships, exceeding $20 million, the parade is now a net profit center for Macy's. When factoring in indirect sales lift and brand value, the ROI becomes even more compelling. 2. Marketing value, brand lift, and cultural impact. Viewership, 34+ million on TV/streaming. 3.5 million in-person attendees cost per viewer, under 50 cents, making it one of the most efficient mass-reach marketing investments in the U.S. brand lift. 15 to 20% increase in holiday sales. 20% spike in Black Friday traffic among parade viewers earned media. Massive social media engagement, news coverage, and cultural conversation. Economists and marketing experts consistently cite the parade as Macy's most valuable asset in a challenging retail landscape, delivering both tangible sales and intangible brand equity. 3. Historical evolution of the parade's financial strategy. 1920s, 1950s. Parade is a pure marketing expense, designed to drive store traffic and holiday sales. 1960s, 1990s. Television amplifies reach. Sponsorships and broadcast rights emerge as revenue streams. 2000s, 2010s. Parade approaches break-even as costs rise, but sponsorship and ad value grow. 2020s. Parade becomes a profitable media property, with broadcast rights and expanded sponsorships, transforming the financial model. Macy's has continually adapted the parade's business model, leveraging new media platforms, e.g., streaming on Peacock, expanding sponsorship opportunities, and integrating the event into its omni-channel marketing ecosystem. 2. Macy's pivot into sports sponsorships. Strategic rationale. A. Audience overlap and demographic targeting. 1. Parade versus NFL versus MLS. Audience profiles. Key insights. The parade and NFL games both command massive, overlapping audiences on Thanksgiving, making the day a unique cultural tentpole for American families. NFL viewership is more male and sports-oriented, but Thanksgiving games attract broader family co-viewing. MLS offers access to a younger, multicultural, and digitally native demographic, aligning with Macy's growth ambitions. 2. Strategic demographic targeting. Macy's expansion into sports sponsorships is driven by the need to reach new customer segments, e.g., Gen Z, millennials, Hispanic consumers, reinforce brand relevance among men and sports fans, leverage cross-platform engagement, TV, streaming, social media, sustain top-of-mind awareness throughout the holiday season. By aligning with both the parade and major sports events, Macy's maximizes its exposure to the largest possible cross-section of American consumers during the most critical retail period. B. Strategic synergy. Parade and NFL Thanksgiving Day games. 1. The Thanksgiving Day media halo. Thanksgiving Day is unique in American media. The parade dominates the morning, followed by NFL games in the afternoon and evening. This creates a continuous, multi-generational viewing experience that Macy's can leverage for brand storytelling and promotional integration. 2. Cross-promotion and integrated campaigns. Co-branded advertising. Macy's can run ads during both the parade and NFL games, reinforcing messaging and offers, e.g., Black Friday deals, shared audience journey. Families watch the parade, shop Macy's online or in-store, then gather for football, creating multiple touchpoints for engagement. retail tie-ins, in-store events, exclusive merchandise, and digital activations linked to both the parade and NFL sponsorships. This synergy amplifies Macy's brand presence and drives both immediate sales and long-term loyalty. C. MLS as a growth market, sponsorship revenue, audience, and brand alignment. 1. MLS, commercial and audience growth. Sponsorship revenue, up 10% year-over-year in 2024. 31 active league-wide sponsorship deals attendance. Record 8.3 million fans at mid-season. Average attendance 23,194, 94% of capacity. Demographics. Fastest growing social following among major U.S. sports. Strong appeal to Gen Z, Hispanic, and multicultural audiences. The arrival of global stars, e.g., Lionel Messi, and the run-up to the 2026 FIFA World Cup have turbocharged MLS's commercial appeal and media relevance. 2. Brand alignment and activation. Macy's partnership with MLS enables access to emerging, diverse consumer segments activation across digital, social, and in-stadium platforms association with a dynamic, forward-looking sport. MLS's sponsorship model is flexible, allowing Macy's to tailor activations to specific markets, events, e.g., MLS Cup, and audience cohorts. D. Marketing diversification and risk mitigation. 1. Reducing over-reliance on a single event. While the parade remains a powerful asset, Macy's recognizes the risks of overconcentration. Changing media consumption habits, cord cutting, streaming, potential for weather or security disruption, sponsor fatigue, or audience fragmentation. By diversifying into sports sponsorships, Macy's spreads its marketing risk and ensures year-round relevance. 2. Enhancing omni-channel engagement. Sports sponsorships offer multiple activation windows, season-long, playoffs, special events, deeper digital and social integration opportunities for experiential marketing and loyalty programs. This aligns with Macy's broader omni-channel transformation, blending physical, digital, and experiential touchpoints. 3. Comparative financial analysis. Parade versus sports sponsorships. A. Cost per viewer and brand exposure. Asterisk MLS Cup viewership is lower on linear TV, but higher when including streaming and social engagement. Analysis. The parade and NFL games offer similar cost efficiency for mass reach, with the parade providing unique cultural and emotional resonance. MLS sponsorships are more expensive on a per-viewer basis, but deliver targeted access to high-growth, younger, and multicultural segments. B. Operational burden versus brand exposure. Parade. High operational complexity, year-round planning, logistics, security, creative build, but delivers unmatched earned media and cultural relevance. NFL/MLS sponsorships. Lower operational burden, activation, hospitality, digital campaigns, but require sophisticated integration to stand out amid crowded sponsor fields. Macy's leverages its internal event expertise for the parade, while sports sponsorships allow for scalable, repeatable activations across markets and platforms. C. Long-term brand equity and cultural relevance. Parade. Iconic, multi-generational, and deeply embedded in American holiday tradition, delivers sustained brand equity and emotional connection. NFL/MLS. Association with sports delivers credibility, excitement, and relevance, especially among younger and male audiences, supports Macy's evolution as a modern, inclusive brand. Both strategies reinforce Macy's as a central player in American culture, but sports sponsorships offer additional flexibility and adaptability. D. Sponsorship deal structures and activation costs. 1. Parade sponsorships. Balloon/float sponsorships. $90,000 to $190,000 per year. Includes design, build, and parade day activation and BC broadcast integration, co-branded segments, product placements, and exclusive ad packages. 2. NFL sponsorships. League-level partnerships. $10 million to $200 million plus annually for top-tier sponsors, e.g., official partners, naming rights, team/event sponsorships. $1 million to $10 million plus per season. Include signage, digital, hospitality, and activation rights activation costs. Additional investment required for experiential, digital, and social campaigns. 3. MLS sponsorships. League/club sponsorships, $2 million to $10 million plus annually. Includes jersey, stadium, and event rights activation. Lower base costs but higher need for creative, digital, and community engagement to maximize ROI. 4. Macy's broader brand strategy. Omnichannel transformation and future investments. A. Integration into omnichannel marketing. Macy's sponsorship strategy is a core component of its omnichannel retail transformation, which emphasizes seamless customer experience across in-store, online, and mobile platforms, personalized engagement through data-driven insights, and loyalty program strategic partnerships with media, entertainment, and sports properties to drive traffic and conversion. The parade and sports sponsorships serve as high-impact, tentpole events that anchor Macy's holiday and seasonal campaigns, driving both immediate sales and long-term brand affinity. B. Implications for future brand investments. 1. Live events and cultural moments. Macy's success with the parade and sports sponsorships positions the company to expand into new live events, music festivals, esports, community celebrations, leverage cultural moments, e.g., World Cup, Olympics, major entertainment releases, for brand storytelling, innovate in experiential retail, pop-ups, in-store events, digital activations. 2. Data-driven sponsorship evaluation. Macy's increasingly uses advanced KPIs to measure sponsorship effectiveness, including impressions and reach, brand sentiment, and recall, sales lift, and conversion, social media engagement, customer acquisition, and retention. This data-driven approach enables Macy's to optimize its sponsorship portfolio, allocate resources efficiently, and adapt to changing consumer behaviors. 3. Risk mitigation and diversification. By balancing legacy events, the parade, with dynamic sports and entertainment partnerships, Macy's reduces exposure to single-event risks and ensures year-round relevance. C. Case studies. Retailers expanding from cultural events to sports. Macy's is not alone in this strategy. Other major retailers, e.g., Target, Walmart, Amazon, have similarly expanded from holiday or cultural event sponsorships into sports, entertainment, and digital activations to broaden audience reach, enhance brand relevance, drive omni-channel engagement. Macy's, however, retains a unique advantage in the scale and emotional resonance of its Thanksgiving Day parade, which remains unmatched in American retail marketing. V. Conclusion. The strategic logic of Macy's sponsorship evolution. Macy's expansion from the Thanksgiving Day parade into major sports sponsorships is a calculated, financially sound strategy rooted in the realities of modern retail and media. The parade, once a pure marketing expense, is now a profitable, high ROI media asset that anchors Macy's brand identity and holiday sales. By extending its sponsorship footprint into the NFL and MLS, Macy's maximizes audience reach and demographic diversity, leverages cultural tentpoles for sustained engagement, mitigates marketing risk through diversification, aligns with evolving consumer behaviors and media consumption patterns, supports its broader omni-channel and retail transformation initiatives. The financial and strategic evidence is clear. Macy's sponsorship evolution is not merely a response to changing times, but a proactive blueprint for enduring relevance and growth in the competitive landscape of American retail. Appendix: Key financial metrics and comparative table. In summary, Macy's sponsorship journey, from the parade to the playing field, demonstrates a sophisticated, data-driven approach to brand building, risk management, and omni-channel retail leadership. The company's ability to adapt its financial and marketing strategies ensures its continued prominence in both American culture and commerce. Don't forget to check out our sponsored snack section below.